Welcome to this tutorial on practical spreadsheet skills. If you are new to spreadsheet or just looking to improve your skills, you've come to the right place. And in this video, I'll guide you to spreadsheet, a KCSE question which was done in 2020. Okay, it's about the management of a company owning a chain of hotels intends to use a spreadsheet program to compute the revenues of thousands of Kenya shillings for the hotels during the first, second, third and fourth quarters. The hotels are rated as 2-star, 3-star, 4-star and 5-star. So figure 1 shows an extract of the worksheet, as you can see it here. So what we are required to do is open a spreadsheet program and create the worksheet extract as it appears and save it as task 1. So this is how you're supposed to create your worksheet. I'll create it in my folder. So right click new Microsoft Excel and it is task 1. Then open. So what follows is to enter data so that it will look exactly like the one in the screen, the one you can see it here, and that's what I'm going to do in the next steps. For feeding the data, this is what we shall be having. And we're supposed to format the table to appear exactly like the one we can see from this question paper. So the kind of formatting feature applied in hotel, star category, first, second, third and fourth, you can refer it to wrap text. Therefore we have to select all of them up to fourth and then wrap text. Another thing you should note is that all of them are centered except the hotel. Therefore we can select the 4 of them and then center align to the top. Center align to the top like that. This is center align. Yes, like that. Then we slightly adjust this row, this column to appear like that. In the star category, I think it's at its center in the middle, like that. Hotel is centered but at the right hand side. Yeah, like that. Then we format all of them to be bold. For total revenue, we only need to adjust this length to be like this. Then for values, this is the money from this point C2 up to F10. We need to format it to decimal places. Is it decimal? No. Separate the numbers with comma. Therefore go to is a number, use separator. Decimal places is 0. And this is how it should look like. And we are almost done. So we have other terms like quarterly, total quarterly revenue. So let me add them here. That is at cell 14, A14. Total quarterly revenue. We have administrative cost. There we have percentage. Is 30%. 30%. So we can adjust this column so that we may fit the address quarterly revenue like that. Now my worksheet is completely okay. I'm done with question 1A. So question number B, use a function and cell addresses to calculate the total revenue for each quarter. Total revenue for each quarter. So I'm supposed to calculate the revenue for the first quarter and it should be calculated here. second, third, and fourth, and this is how I'm going to do it. So to calculate total, we use an Excel. Are we supposed to use a function or a formula? It is a function. So I'm going to type equal sum into brackets. I choose the range. It is from cell C2 up to cell C10. Close the bracket, and once I am done, I press enter, and this is the total. So for the others, for column B, E, and F, I won't need to type the formula again. I'll just copy it the way I'm going to do here. Make sure your cursor changes to addition sign and then drag across until column F, and automatically it will be adjusted. It will be adjusted. So question B, Roman 2 is total revenue for each hotel. Total revenue for each hotel. So total revenue for each hotel, we will calculate here at column G. Column G. So it's equals to, again, okay, it will be equals to sum of what? From the first quarter up to the last quarter. Sum C2 to F2. Press enter, and here we can get it is 660,500. Copy it downwards until the last hotel, and those are the total revenues for each hotel. Total revenue for each hotel. Question C, Roman 1, insert 2 rows above row 1 and type the title Mbala Group Hotels in cell A1. So I'm going to insert 2 rows in this row, as the examiner wants us to do 2 rows. So to insert a row, you need to select that row by clicking the number 1, then right click. That's a shortcut, though there are other ways, like you can go home and then click insert cells or sheet rows, but I prefer right clicking and then insert. How many of them? 2. And then at cell A1 we type Mbala what? Group hotels. Group hotels. That's the instruction. Mbala Group Hotels, and I'm done. So the other thing is merge the cells in range A1 to G1. Because it's a heading, we should merge even without being told. So you're supposed to merge this one. Click merge and center. Then merge the cells in range A1 to G1. We have done that. Apply bold and font size 15 to the title. Apply bold and font size 15. So I only need to select this cell, merge cell. You only need to click once, then apply the bold and increase the font size to 15. We don't have 15 here, so we can type it manually. Type 15, then press enter, and this is what is required. We are done with question C. Question number D. Using cell addresses only, compute the administrative cost for each quarter, given that the cost is a percentage of total revenue and the percentage sale rate is on B18. So we are told that the administrative cost for each quarter that is given, the cost is percentage of total revenue. Therefore, so this is a total revenue, and we are told that administrative cost is equal to 30% of this amount. For example, 1,580,100. Therefore, already that percent is already in B18. Therefore, I'm supposed to calculate 30% of what is in cell C16. Therefore, start with an equal sign, then click the cell with the 30%, then multiply with the total revenue for the first quarter, and you'll get 474,030. So if I copy the formula across the others, I'm going to get zeros, simply because once you copy this formula, for example, this is B18 times C16. When you copy this formula here, it becomes C18 times B16. Remember, in C18 we don't have anything, it is a blank cell. Here it is B18 times E16. In B18 we don't have any value here. Therefore, in order to avoid this problem of having this formula changing, now that we don't want our B18 to change, we should make it absolute by adding $sign to the row, to the column, and $sign to the to the row. Then try to copy the formula again, and it will be a fruit solution. So that is it. I think outside borders and regular inside borders to cells in range A3 to G18. A3 to G18. A3 to G18. Where is that? G18. Which kind of borders? We need thick outside borders. So get the borders here. Here are the borders. So to click more borders, you need thick one, but for outside, that is outline. And what about inside? Regular inside. Regular may mean any kind of border. You can add any. For example, you choose the dotted lines for the vertical. Then click OK. So this is our worksheet. After formatting, make sure you save after every step. The next question is copy all the contents of the current worksheet to a new worksheet. So we're going to copy from A1, from the first cell. Oh, I didn't format the mark this one. So that's how you merge. So merged. So copy all of it. You must select everything up to the last one. Go to copy and then create a new one. Then here we have spaced options. The first spaced option will give us this result. The second one, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. We will paste the values only. This one will paste nothing at all. So the only paste option which will help us is this one, keep source column with width. Then the further instruction is rename the old worksheet as original and the new one is formatted. So this is original, double click original, enter, and then the new one is formatted. Formatted. Yeah, that's what we are required to do. So if you see, we have hash sign, and this hash sign means that the column width is very small, so you need to adjust it so that the values can fit. So we go to the next question. The next question is on change the page layout orientation of the formatted worksheet to landscape and the page size scale to 80%. Therefore, go to page formatting features, which is in page layout, change it to landscape, and scaling should be reduced to 80%, and then we save. So enter the values 2, 3, 4, 5 in cell B20 to B23 respectively, representing the total star category ratings. Enter the values 2, 3, 4 and 5 in B20 to B23. 20 to be 23. We have 2 to be 20. This is C20. 2, 3, 4, 5 respectively. That is what we are required to do. And then using a function and cell reference, compute the total revenue for each hotel reference. And then after that, compute the total revenue for each hotel category the first quarter using the references which are in B20 to B23 in cells C20 to C23. So the next question is, using a function and cell references, compute the total revenue for each hotel reference. Compute the total revenue for each hotel category the first quarter using the reference values. Therefore, this is what we're supposed to do to calculate the totals for hotels whose star category is 2. This total should appear in cell C20 for now. So it is equals to Sumif. Once you type the formula, you'll get a suggestion here, range of what? Of the categories. We have range of categories running from B4 to B12, then comma, criteria. We want criteria star category 2, comma, then the sum range is for the first quarter. And then you enter and you'll get that 373,700. So to get the totals for second and third and fourth quarters, I will copy the first formula here, this formula, across. However, I'll get zeros simply because there's a formula error. So when I copied this formula here, the range was B4 to B12. If you copy it here, it will become C4 to C12, whereby in C4 to C12 we have values of the first quarter, and in our case we need the star categories. Therefore, the solution is to make this column to be absolute. Make it absolute by adding $sign here. So it will become $B, $4, $B, $12. That was the only mistake we made. Therefore, copy again across, and you will get the answers, actually the right ones. The same applies to C, to hotel category 3. So I don't need to type the formula again. I'll just copy this one here and apply it here. Press escape. But here, under the category, we have the criteria to be 2. We have to change it to 3. Then press enter. Copy across it. Copy again the same formula. Paste it here and even here. We'll only need to modify the criteria. The criteria. Yes, the criteria. So our criteria here is 4. We don't need 3. Remove the 3, type 4, and then enter. Similar here, the criteria is not 3, it is 5. Then paste. So fill across in here. Yes. For this case, I just find the total sum of star category 2 is equals to sum into bracket this range. The same applies even to this point. So that's how you're supposed to do question G. Sort the revenues from the hotels in ascending order of hotels. Ascending order of hotels. Select the range from hotel to total revenue, then sort. Go to sort in features or in data. Then where is that sort? Sort iko hapa. Custom set, sort by what? Hotel. A to Z is okay. The first one will be city in, and the last one will be voyant. Is it voyant or voyant? Forgive me, not learning about pronunciation with the spreadsheets. Now, the other question is, create a column chart that compares the revenues of hotels in star category 4 for the first and second quarter. That compares the revenues of the hotels in star category 4 for the first and second quarter. Category 4, here is it. First and second. Start a quarter here. This is how you're supposed to insert it. And what is the name of this chart? First and second quarter revenues. That is the title. First and second quarter revenues. What else we need to know? Move the chart to a new worksheet, to a new sheet, and rename the sheet as 4-star revenues. So if I select this, I can apply a formatting feature here as chart style. Now to move the chart to the new worksheet, I only need to go to chart design and go to move chart to a new sheet, and the new sheet should be renamed as 4-star revenues. Be 4-star revenues. Then click OK. And now shall be having 3 worksheets: original, 4-star revenues, and formatted. The last question is, save the changes and print later each of the following: original worksheet showing the column and row headings, formatted worksheet, and in other words, print all of them. So the original one, need to click the first sheet, go to file and print. Now you find that some of these details are not visible from the Balabala group hotels. So to solve these problems, go to scaling and fit all columns in one page, and then select your printer and print. For formatted, again, go to file, print, and this is it. It doesn't need a lot of issues. Then for 4-star revenues, go to file and print, and there is your chart. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. I really appreciate your support, and I hope you found it informative. To help me grow my channel and reach more people like you, please consider sharing this video with your friends and family, leaving a comment with your thoughts or feedback, subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, and hitting the like button if you enjoyed the video too. Your engagement means a lot to me, and it helps me to create even better content in the future. Thanks again for watching. Goodbye.